motor cuts loose. Then they'll pull the trip, they'll push it into the dump, and we'll go down and watch them dump. See the nipple? Stockpile area. You see the car going around to the dump. Right there's the dump. Car repair shop. And back on the hill we have the raw coal from Blackberry. The motor barn there, the old radio shack. There's the mine office and the bathhouse. Oh, and there's old number 8 drift. There's the power house there where we get power for a trolley. Comes Jackie Queen. The old hallway tenants. The old motor shop. Number 8 drift. They brought coal out from number 7 and number 8. The roar in the background is the fan. The fan used to not be here. Now another trip. Now he stuck the motor around the hole out. Set of motors, set of number 4 and 8 mine office. When was it built, Dad?
1917.
1917.
Just down Red Dog Block.
But what Red Dog Block?
Red Dog Block.
Okay. Yeah, we abandoned that thing in about 1984. That's the Stone 4 raw coal stockpile. That stockpile down there is the Clean Coal stockpile. Joe Sloan feeding the bin from the E1 raw coal stockpile. This is the bin. The one on the left is which bin? Number one. The one on the right is number two. We don't use the number one bin no more. They used to use it when they had drop bottom cars. These cars, 12-ton, diff coal rotary dump. We'll go down to the rotary dump and turn a couple over and watch you look at them. That out there is the old Wheeler heading. It's where the cars go back into the old number 8 mine. This is the car spotter here. The track unit is under that car. And this is the rotary dump. It's the dumper shack.
I like to got electrocuted. I'm out and washed all that stuff off, and I was crossing it and got in the power. They'd like to kill me. They drugged me out. But I survived it.
First swivel, car on the left and one stationary on the right, and that car will turn completely over and dump the coal out of it. Car repair shop.
How you doing, buddy?
This is the raw coal building there. We're standing on the bin. This is stoker, stocking tube there. And then that is the main body of the tip. Chuck, something?
Hey, poured out here. Yeah. Been underground?
Getting ready to go, Joe.
Boy, you spent a lot of years. Already? Well, I think
Stone number 4 drift was put in 19 and 17. The bridge has been replaced with wood and steel. It used to be all wood. They brought a miner across that in about 1976 or 75.
About 75 or 76, 70.
And they dropped the miner off the bridge. It went out and went over to the left side and fell into the creek. We'll go over here and take a picture, let it down into the creek to see how far it fell. It fell 60 feet off the bridge.
Wait.
And it weighed 65 tons. Here's what we call Site 25. That was a refuse area. That was a big empty hollow that over the years has been filled up with refuse. And it's no longer used for anything. Occasionally we put a little rock on top of it. It used to burn, had a sulfur type gas that came out and used to kill all the trees and everything in that area. Parky Hurley, right after the Buffalo Creek disaster happened in Logan County, West Virginia, when Piston bought that property, that dam busted and killed all those people over there. This impoundment here was monitored due to the fact that we were supposed to have an inch of rain one night, and they were afraid that this dam was going to bust. Parky Hurley went back and walked out on the water and the mud behind this area to prove to the people that there were no large amount of water in behind that impoundment. We'll back off here, get the coal gondolas going through the plank. We've got the whole plank with a thickener and everything. Come on around down the road. See the coal trucks going down the road. You see all the company houses that were built years ago in a row. That's the empty track there, with the view of the scale house there on the left. That we were talking about fell off this bridge 60 feet down into the creek, with the main highway crossing under this bridge. This is the main road going up Pond Creek. Over to your left, you go over into Blackberry, Kentucky at Ransom. Like I say, there's the bridge and the drift. It's been 17 years since Dad went underground. It's the number 4 drift. Started in 1917.
Right here was made down at Huddy.
At Huddy.
At Huddy.
These are all hand cut.
Yeah. All hand cut rocks. I can't remember Palco.
Don't matter what.
A gentleman by the name of Palco made those.
Palco.
Palco. The best I remember now. I went in that drift right there in 1952. That's where I spent the rest of my time, in this drift, number 7 across up the road a ways, and then number 8 mine straight across behind me.
Okay. That barrel wire there is 300 volt DC power. That's what the Jeeps and the man trips and the locomotives run, to get the power and to get their ground through the rail. Many years ago they had that went from behind the old tipple, the original tipple, up that hill was an incline. They had 2 little cars that was hoisted up to that building on top of the hill, which was called the old incline. That's how the refuse got up on the hill for the coal trucks to get a hold of to haul the refuse. Later on, they put that structure right there, which is part of an aerial tram that had little buckets that run around on steel cable up to the top of the hill. And that's the aerial tram building up there now. Been there for years. Here was big.